Oh, there's a mailman.
Mailman.
He's got a chain wallet.
He does?
Yeah, I saw
That's
it.
so 90s.
This guy's bringing it back. Yeah, cool mailman. Welcome to the Purgatorious Pig Tavern podcast, the Dungeons and Dragons and craft beer drinking podcast. I'm your GM, Scott, and we'll go around the table for everyone to introduce themselves.
My name is Little Buddy.
No,
No,
you're not.
my name is Short Stack.
My character is Doran Stormshield.
Rick Rozier here with my little buddy.
This is Thomas Piccolorian, aka Tommy Pickles.
Nice to meet you, Tommy.
Good to meet you guys. Short Stack and Rick, you guys head downstairs from your rooms in the tavern, and you guys take a look at the job board, and you see the worn, tattered page from that poor recluse king wasting away
Mhm.
in his tower. You guys just don't seem to care about at all. And then you see a fresh posting of someone looking for hired help to transport some goods and escort them a few towns over.
All right, we'll go take a look at that.
So you look at that paper a little bit closer, and you see that the individual is one Mr. Brewster Eastwood.
Okay.
And he's mainly looking for some hired help to bring his brewing supplies to his business partner a few towns over.
Oh, I bet there's free beer involved in this short stack.
Why?
We're gonna take brewery equipment.
Oh, see, I wasn't paying attention.
I know.
I was looking at the beer list, but now I'm paying attention.
So yeah, he's looking for some hired help. He says he's hanging around the tavern. He'll be in and out throughout the day, see if anyone is willing to pick up the job. And the form says that Mythoris can point you to the right individual. She can point him out when he enters.
Okay, that sounds good. So we just post up at the bar and wait for the signal.
Mythoris comes over and says, is there anything she can get you guys while you guys, or what you guys are up to?
Well, we're up to the job that you're about to give us.
Oh, we're up to no good. I think that was the answer, Mythoris was. Oh, we're up to good?
She looks at you guys and says, oh, you mean you guys are going to take the Eastwood job?
Yeah.
He said he'll be back in about 5 minutes or so. He just stepped out to have a quick smoke. But is there anything I can get you?
What do you got on tap?
She actually says and points at this dwarven figure at the end of the bar and says, I actually just got some new stuff from this guy. His name's Darren. He just brought this in, and I just tapped it, so maybe I'll give you guys a round of this. And it's Magic Hat number 9.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
What's the significance of the number 9?
Well, you see, the first 8 didn't turn out too well, but this 9th one was the magical touch. I've just been traveling around and giving it out to local breweries and wanting to see how they enjoy my craft here.
Oh, and who are you, sir?
My name is Darren Stormshield. Nice to meet you.
Oh,
And
nice
your
to
name?
meet you. Short Stack, I think.
That makes sense from the size. And you, sir?
My name is Rick Rozier.
Nice to meet you, Rick.
Nice to meet you, Darren.
I'd love for you guys to try my new ale.
I would love to do that too.
As you guys are introducing yourselves, you do see the tavern door open up, and you see this golden dragonborn walk in. You think it might be Eastwood, but Mythoris quickly says, nope, that is someone new entering the bar. I don't know who they are. Hello, everybody. I'm Thomas Piccolorian. Nice to meet everyone. What is this town that I'm in?
Thomas Piccolorian. I actually don't know what town we're in either.
Yeah, I don't know what town we're in either. We're at the bar.
I've been traveling far and wide. I left my family estate, and I have been traveling and just trying to go to different bars and see the different types of beers that they offer.
After your long travels, you sound like you need a beer.
I could go for one of those Magic Hat number 9s.
How'd you know about that?
I have good hearing from outside the building.
Wow. Mythical dragonborn ears. All right, let's crack one open with our new friends.
Beers are handed out amongst the party.
There we go. All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
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 Magic Hat Brewing Company is an interesting story for those who don't know it. Today's beer holds a unique place at the craft beer table. It's one of the older craft beers still around today that helped pioneer the use of fruit flavor. Magic Hat Brewing's number 9, Not Quite Pale Ale, has been a staple in the wheat beer category since it was first brewed. Magic Hat started in 1994 in Burlington, Vermont, with some very good beers and some funky marketing that encompassed the Burlington vibe. If you've ever been to Burlington, it's a quirky town, to say the least. I quickly moved to a larger location in South Burlington in 97 to expand their lineup, and they started to become a regional powerhouse in the craft beer game. The Magic Hat lineup at its peak had a lot of staples of the craft beer game, including Surfer's Boy, Hefeweizen, High PA, Hocus Pocus Pale Ale, Heart of Darkness Stout.
Single chair.
Yep, Single Chair was another good one. They had seasonals and even offshoots of their staples like the Sour number 9. And at one point in the early 2010s, they were the 8th largest craft beer brewer in the United States. So they had a lot of clout back then. Magic Hat was an integral part of Burlington and the greater beer culture. They put out an annual Mardi Gras parade and even hosted a Halloween party. It was a unique opportunity to have a beer at the brew house because back in those days, as some of you remember, most breweries didn't have tap rooms associated with them. They were just production spaces. Magic Hat even somehow got involved in an urban legend that if you brought a gallon of beer can tabs to their brewery, you could trade it in for a keg of number 9. That was, unfortunately, never true, but it may have increased recycling on college campuses around New England. In the days before craft was canned, the bottle caps had fun sayings on the underside, like beauty is in the bottle of the beer holder, and life is tragic without any magic, adding to the quirky nature of the brewery. But the craft beer scene in New England blew up with the introduction of New England IPA. It was created and perfected only a few miles away. The story from there is actually a sad one. It's one of parent companies, acquisitions, sales, and equity firms getting involved. Basically, craft beer goes corporate. It's probably the best way to describe it. In 2008, the parent company of Magic Hat, Independent Brewers United, acquired Pyramid Brewing, a West Coast craft beer pioneer out in Kalama, Washington. Pyramid was known for their apricot wheat ale, similar in vein to number 9, actually. Soon after, in 2010, Magic Hat Pyramid and their assets were sold to North American Breweries, which was a subsidiary of the equity firm KPS Capital Partners. They stripped the breweries down and sold them in 2012 to Florida Ice and Farm Company, which is a Costa Rican food and beverage company. They own several well-known brands, including Genesee and Labatt. They continued downsizing Magic Hat through 2020 when they finally ceased production in the South Burlington and only brewed a select number of beers out of the Genesee plant in Rochester, New York. As of today, the only beer that is still brewed under the Magic Hat brand is number 9. A few bright spots out of the demise of Magic Hat, though, are that their South Burlington brewery is now the home to the excellent Zero Gravity Brewing, and several of their former employees have gone on to start some awesome breweries in that area, including Fiddlehead Brewing, which I had a whole bunch of last night, and Foam Brewers, so you can take some solace at some good game of it. But anyway, let's talk about number 9. For those of us who came of age in the New England region, number 9 was a symbol of a good time. It was and still is, Scott?
Gateway beer.
That's right, into the world of craft beer. The lightness of the beer mixed with the fruit flavoring, which isn't overly funky and slightly tart, made it easy to drink and even easier to love, especially if you're going to have a few of these in an evening. It pushed the boundaries of what should be considered mainstream back then, and because of its popularity, it still lives on today. I would argue it opened the door for more fruit flavors beers like the Sour Revolution that we're currently in. It will forever hold a special place in my heart as one of the beers that got me into craft beer, and I'm sure the rest of us have some fond memories of Magic Hat Brewing and Magic Hat number 9, except for Mike, who's never had it.
Yeah, first time. This is really good. I actually really like it. I can see why you call it a gateway beer. It doesn't have like that hoppiness that really can turn people off. Nice and drinkable, really really light beer.
They do a good job of marketing themselves as a not quite pale ale. I think that's a pretty good description for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mike, we'll start with you because you're creating memories.
I really like this. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Mike, aka Pickles.
Mikey Pickles.
Mhm.
Um, given that this wasn't available where I grew up in like the Midwest Detroit area, trying to think of like a beer that actually kind of compares to it, and I'm not really thinking of anything that's like this, you know.
Mm.
But anyway, this makes it so that I think a novice beer drinker is going to end up liking it, and then potentially start getting into something a little bit stronger in taste. So anyway, I like the drinkability of it. I just think it's a great overall beer, delicious. I could taste the apricot a little bit. So on a scale of 1 to 20,
Mhm.
is that how that goes? I'll give it a solid 17. Do you guys do decimal points?
No, you round up if you give it a decimal.
No, I'll go with an 18.
Wow.
Nice.
Gateway beer for a reason.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh, no, that's not the saying at all.
It can be now.
That's what they say.
Been a long time since I've had Magic Hat number 9. Not necessarily my go-to ever when I go to grab a beer at a packy store, but this is really good. It pours really clean and crisp amber color. It's a little hazy. But the apricot comes through really, really nicely. Actually doesn't say anywhere on it that it's an apricot.
I think we just all know that as maybe that's another
Yeah.
urban legend. Who knows?
It might not be apricot. It might just have the essence of apricots. That's the magic about it. I would give it a 17, a solid 17 out of 20. Not hoppy. It's nice and smooth. It's a easy drinking beer.
Darren, what do you think of your own beer?
Well, since it's mine, I got to give it a 20. No, but actually, I actually had Magic Hat number 9 a lot, especially in college. It was
Mhm.
one of my go-tos when going to a bar. Just a very easy thing to drink, very light. You can definitely hit that fruit note on there. The not quite pale ale is a really good description. You get a little bit of the hoppiness in the background, but it's not overpowering the palate. And personally, I've really liked it. I've had it quite a bit, and I think I'm gonna give it an 18.
Wow, nice.
I too have fond memories in college of this beer. It was always kind of a go-to, and Scott and I were talking earlier. It used to always be at bars that didn't necessarily have the greatest beer selection. You could at least find number 9 on tap,
That is true.
Yeah.
and I do miss that. But we're in the age of beer we're in because of who knows why. I don't know. I'm gonna cut that out. I love how easy drinking it is, and the fruit flavoring kind of makes it nice and tart. You could have a couple more of them just because it's not overly malty, overly hoppy. It's got a nice little tart finish there. I like it a lot. I got to give this one a 19 because I have fond memories of this one. It may be more of a nostalgic thing.
Hmm.
That's interesting. I think it depends on where you went to college. Because, like you said, Mike, you didn't have it. I went to college in Philly, and Rogue was like took over the bars down there. So you could always count on like Dead Guy being on tap, which we haven't covered. But
Oh, lucky.
yeah, I think if I had the same experience in the Northeast of like going to a bar and this was on tap, would be my go-to beer too.
Hmm.
Why was Rogue so prevalent in Philly?
I have no idea.
They're in like Portland, right?
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah.
No idea.
Frank, you were at Rhode Island, right?
Yeah, I went to school in Boston, so everything was in
Boston.
New England.
Oh, yeah. So Magic Hat was like,
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really big in my area.
it must have been like that and Harpoon IPA
Yep.
on tap. Yeah.
Harpoon was big. We'd go to that brewery quite often.
As Eric mentioned, this being New Englander, this was a staple at a lot of bars. I went to Rochester, New York, and there was a really big craft beer bar there. And not only did number 9 was almost always on tap, you had at least 2 or 3 other Magic Hat beers available.
It's probably around their height, right?
It has been 2010, 2011, right?
Yep.
Right there when I was of age. So you could go in, always knew you knew you were always going to have a good beer when you ordered a Magic Hat beer. Number 9, I can't remember the last time I had it, probably 2017, 2018 type range. It started to get harder and harder to find, so just didn't have it as often as I used to. I'm going to give this an 18. It's mainly nostalgia. It is a gateway beer, right? You go out to if you find it somewhere and you're out with someone at a beer place who may not be a beer drinker, you steer them this direction, they'll probably enjoy it. maybe it's just I'm not remembering, but to me, it does have a bit of a funky mouthfeel. Like you almost taste the fruit. It's got like a weird like mouthfeel to it. Weird might not be the right word, but it's just got a funky mouthfeel where it's not as maybe crisp
Hmm.
as other beers. Like it's got that lingering mouthfeel.
It's a little softer.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna give this an 18 out of 20.
Nice. Cool.
It's really good.
Doran,
Darren,
this is an excellent beer.
thank you. I appreciate it. It's taken me quite a few years to get the exact craft right, but
Yeah.
I think we've got something that's actually marketable here.
Myth, you gonna put this on tap?
Yeah, I'll put it on tap for a while.
We
We'll see how long it lasts.
What do you mean by that?
sell out.
Ah, always expecting the worst.
All right. So what are we're waiting for?
So as you guys are enjoying your beers,
What was
the door opens again and another individual walks in,
Is it?
and it is Brewster Eastwood.
Oh God.
Yeastwood?
I was about to say Malty McGee's face.
Malty Mickey.
We can make fun of him to his face later.
He walks in, and quickly behind him, two other individuals follow him, and they post up at a table in the tavern. Mythdora says, "There's your guy. If you are looking to take his job, you can go over and talk to him whenever you're ready."
All right. Let's go talk to. Oh, are you guys coming along on this job? Do you guys know about this job?
Yeastwood. I've heard of his name a couple times. I might be able to pick up a couple tips from him after. Yeah,
Oh.
I'll tag along.
All right.
I got nothing better to do. I think we should go and talk to him.
I was hoping you'd say that because we're missing our big guy today.
Yeah,
So if we take a job, we might need some extra muscle.
that's true.
What about this big robot-looking guy beside me? He's not the smallest.
He's also just a robot.
He's our little buddy.
Yeah.
He's not our big guy.
Yeah, I'd love to join you guys. Let's go.
All right.
So you guys make your way over to Brewster's table. You see him and two other individuals sitting around the table, just kind of settling in for the night. He sees you guys approach and he goes, "Is there something I can help you with?"
Are you Brewster Easterson?
Brewster Eastwood. Yes, I'm Brewster Eastwood.
Excellent. We have responded to your flyer on the wall on the job board. We would like to take this job to help you transport brewing supplies. We have a mechanized little buddy here that can carry.
How much does it pay?
Assuming we get there, everything intact, we'll pay a few hundred gold.
All right.
Other question. Why do you need the help?
The route to the town where the brewery is, it's not the most friendly. Known bandits are known to attack it. As you can see, me and my accomplices here aren't the biggest individuals.
But the rent was cheap, so you open up a brewery in the nasty part of town.
Pretty much,
You
yeah.
gonna gentrify it?
Maybe. My business partner's there now getting it set up for this equipment, so.
All right.
Is he the brewmaster, or is that you?
They're the brewmaster.
Okay, I'll tag along. I'd like to talk to him. I've got a new brew of my own that I'd like to see if you guys would like to sell.
Okay, sure. More people to protect the gear, the better.
I'm in.
All right. What do we do?
It's about 3 days travel to get to the town, so if you guys want to sleep tonight, we can head off first thing in the morning.
Yeah, where are we picking up the beer equipment from?
The beer equipment's out back already. It's loaded up and kind of ready to go. I have a
Oh,
horse and buggy that will be traveling by.
Oh, horses! Yay!
yay.
Wait, I look at
Tommy.
Tommy Pickles. Can I
Two.
call you Tommy Pickles?
Yeah, I can be Tommy Pickles.
Do you eat horses?
I don't eat horses.
Okay.
I think we're good to go.
What do you eat?
Pickles? So we're staying the night here. Is there lodging that I could stay at, or I could just sleep at the bar?
There's rooms upstairs for rent that you guys can sleep in. Brewster offers to pay for the rooms for those who don't have them for the night.
Yeah, we live here.
Oh, I appreciate it, Brewster. Very nice of you.
Should we time travel to tomorrow?
Yeah, we can time travel to tomorrow.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to be like.
Honk shoe.
You guys get up in the morning, head downstairs. You see Brewster and his accomplices ready to go. He tells you it's 2 to 3 days travel based on how fast you guys are able to get through and if you guys run into any trouble along the way. Other than that, he says all the gear is out back, loaded up, ready to go. I have 2 horses and buggies to help us travel. You guys need anything else? Are you guys ready to head out?
Breakfast beers, I think.
Yeah. You got any more of that number 9, Darren?
Yeah, I've got tons of it. I've made quite a few batches. Some of it's on the ship, but Mythoris might have some more here.
Mythoris will come over and give you guys another round of beers,
Excellent.
assuming everyone wants number 9.
Yes, please.
All right, perfect. It's probably about mid-morning now.
You guys want another one?
Oh, we gotta go.
We skipped a job.
Couldn't make it on the job.
Spring cleaning episode 2.
We raid Mythoris' cellar.
All right, we'll go out back. Let's see what's going on.
So you guys head out back and you see the 2 horses, 2 buggies with horses hooked up, and you see 4 or 5 crates full of equipment, looking like they're ready to be loaded up and ready to go. Brewster looks at you guys and says, if you don't mind help loading this up, we can probably be on our way within the next 30 minutes.
All right, let's help load it up. Gotta work off those calories somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
So you guys load it up and you guys start to head out. It's a pretty sunny day today. Nothing too out of the ordinary as you guys leave town, and the route you guys are taking is through the woods. It is a known path, so it's pretty well worn in. So the horses and buggies are able to travel without much issue. Can I get a survival check from someone?
Oh no.
Is this first roll on that one?
Yeah.
So this is a first for the podcast. Hooray.
Oh.
Person's very first roll is a natural 1, which we all know what that means.
We should just line them up at the end of the table.
What does that mean?
It means you have to drink a Natty Light.
Oh. Do we have
Do we have those?
We do have those.
Oh man, I have 2 beers open already. Natty Light.
Yes.
Does Tommy Pickles die?
Tommy Pickles
'Cause
does not die.
His survival skills are 0.
Does somebody else have survival skills?
I've got a +3.
Yeah, do that.
12.
Between the 2, I'll average them out. You guys don't notice much. One of the buggies you guys are traveling in, the wheel feels a little wonky and seems to be breaking down a little bit, going over the path that you guys are traveling on.
Oh, what are you doing? You feed him more beer?
Yeah.
Why?
I mixed number 9 with the hazy IPA.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
So our wagon's broken down.
Mm.
It's a good thing we have
That
a guy
is
that's.
It's good.
I have the
I
same
love
mixture
it.
right here.
That is delicious.
Does that count as another review?
That's really good, actually.
Yeah. Scott, you want to try it?
You just invented something amazing. So
It's my
Okay.
version of an Arnold Palmer.
M43 with Magic Hat number 9.
Anyway, so if we recap,
One of your buggies, you can tell the wheels starting to wear down a little bit, which is slowing your pace of travel.
Oh.
So as
Is it wooden?
it's just kind of breaking down as you guys are traveling. The path that this buggy, it's not quite following the same racing line as the other buggy, so it's taking a little bit more damage. It's more hitting the rocks on the side of the road.
They haven't standardized their 8 feet lane width yet?
No.
God damn it.
So as you guys go on through the rest of the day, you guys don't get quite as far as Brewster was hoping you would, because this one buggy has to go a little bit slower, and it's about to be nightfall. What would you guys like to do?
Set up camp, I suppose.
So you guys set up camp. Someone makes a fire. You find kind of a little alcove off the side of the road, because Brewster did say that this area, there are a lot of bandits.
Tree bandits?
Tree bandits.
Or the woods?
It's like the opposite of a basement bandit.
He said tree bandits. I thought they were stealing trees. I'm like, it's okay. You can steal those.
Clear the path.
Sure.
Make it wider.
So you guys are sitting around this campfire. There's some fallen logs that you guys are propping yourselves up against. And Brewster's sitting there with his travel partners as well. And he points at Short Stack and goes, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Me? Oh, there's not much to know because I forgot most of my backstory. Where's our bard so they could play Kumbaya? I was formerly part of a thieving group, and now I'd sit around in a bar and drink beer and do random jobs. But I'm pretty good with my daggers. Flash my ice daggers.
It was interesting. He then looks over at you, Tommy, and asks the same question.
Well, I'm from the Piccolorian Dragonborns, and they have made a fortune crafting weaponry, and they're made of M50 nil steel. The swords don't wear out. They are very sharp. And the only way you can craft it, it's a dual harden process where a dragonborn takes fire from his breath and then uses that as its heat treat process. Very strong. Anyway, I didn't want to be part of that whole racket and get into the whole politics of it all. So I left. I ran away in the night and found myself at this tavern with you guys.
Our strong dragon dude.
Yes, I'm also very good with a sword.
Ooh.
I stole the very first weapon that we've created from my old business. And now that's what I wield.
Yeah, I remember Widgety Widgets used to do work with you guys.
Oh, you're from Widgety Widgets?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Good to see you again.
Yeah. I also ran away, and I took the AI bot that I made them. He's not. Can you make me some M50 nil armor for him?
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Excellent. What about your story, sir?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Well, as I said, I'm Brewster Eastwood. These are good friends of mine, Cascade and Rye.
Please don't make them into beers.
I grew up in a pretty small village. We mainly the village kept to ourselves. We tried to stay out of politics, but I always dreamed and wanted more. That's when I met my partner, Delta Brookstone, and we started some businesses, and we've seen how the beer business has been growing and growing, and we wanted to get in on that.
Ever since we got to the tavern.
Pretty much.
You know, I heard that name a couple times. Brookstone. Their name's kind of known around the realm nowadays. I've heard that at the last couple ports I've been at.
Yeah.
Be interesting to meet them.
Yeah. They definitely know how to make some really good beer.
Here.
You guys banter a little bit longer around the campfire, and it's starting to get a little bit later. Brewster excuses himself to go to sleep in the tent that's set up. And what would you guys like to do? You guys can either
We should take
Take turns
Yeah.
at a watch.
yeah.
Okay.
We should do it 2 at a time.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right.
Okay.
So who's going to be first watch?
Oh wait, can I just set little buddy to stun or whatever? Like to on a
Can you program him to walk a pattern around us?
yeah, he's gonna walk a pattern around us.
Okay. So you guys not
look
taking
out.
any sort of watch or anything like that?
No, we will, but he's gonna also be constant loop
He was fully charged, right?
always. He runs on beer like Bender.
Okay, so who's going to be first watch then?
I could take it.
All right, I'll take it with Tommy Pickles.
And each of you can give me a perception check.
Oh, 10.
I got a nat 20,
Okay.
but I have a -1, so I got
You guys don't see anything other than some like normal wildlife kind of walking through the woods. Nothing too concerning.
okay.
All right, and then
Take second shift then.
Yeah, second shift.
Tag out team.
It
All
took
right.
you well wake me up.
Darren and Short Stack, I get perception checks.
Sure. So 13 for me.
11.
Same thing. Your guys' shift goes pretty uneventful through the night. Next morning, and you guys wake up fully refreshed and ready to hit the road again. Is there anything you'd like to do before you head off?
Oh, we have a breakfast beer.
Mid morning again, we head out.
So
Let's do it.
are we drinking the Darren number 9 again?
Oh yeah.
Keep them flowing.
We got a couple kegs of it in the back.
Sweet.
Has hey Yeasty McBrewface, have you had this one yet?
I've not.
I
You-
tried it.
Sure. So he will take a glass of or a mug of your beer and he goes, "This ain't bad. This is your first one."
This is the 9th one, but we're getting there.
He goes, well, maybe Brookstone can give you some pointers. He's not a big fan of number 9.
What type of beers do you typically like? I know this isn't your standard class.
He prefers, Eastwood says he's more of a stout guy.
I thought he was gonna say a Belgian guy.
I thought he was going to say he abides by the Reinskebot.
Thought he was more of a seltzer guy.
That's what sells these days. All right, let's keep going.
Weather's a little overcast today, but you guys, it's not raining or anything. You guys are able to get back on the trail and keep going. It's pretty uneventful until nightfall again. At this point, you're probably another half day to 3/4 day of travel to the town you're heading for.
But it's looking kind of overcast, you say?
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy Pickles, is there a preservation process we should have with these this brewing equipment?
Yeah, you gotta you gotta you have to put it in oil. all the metal, or else it's gonna corrode. This stuff is just you feel the humidity in the air. Stuff is gonna corrode everything.
Probably stainless 440, right?
Yeah, probably stainless 440. But anyway, you'll see pitting. Some pretty bad pitting if you don't do that.
Oh, that's bad for the process.
Good thing I got some oil right here.
Oh.
Squirt, squirt.
It's a good thing we brought you along, Tommy Pickles.
I know.
All right, should we do the same thing?
Yeah, you guys are going to set up camp again and
Yeah.
take turns on watch?
Yep.
Okay. So you you guys are going to do the same order?
Yeah.
Yeah, our sleep schedules are set to that now.
Yeah.
Okay. Tommy and Rick, give me a perception check.
6.
You got an 18 minus 1, so 17.
Okay. So you guys don't notice anything on your shift then. So Darren and Shortstack,
19.
18.
you guys are very perceptive. As you guys are changing shifts, you guys hear some growling and rustling approaching the camp, surrounding the camp. You hear some shouting as these individuals are approaching the camp saying, "Drop all your weapons."
They're not being very quiet.
No, they're at this point, yeah, you guys notice them, you hear them coming. They're not quiet at all.
Oh, all right. Well, then,
You have something for this? Master Artificer? Studier of
1,000 ball
artifacts?
bearings.
I have 1,000. Like, if we combine our ball bearings, we have 2,000 ball bearings.
Oh, invisibility. There it is.
I think the issue is you can't make your entire party invisible.
No, it's just me.
Okay.
He doesn't care about any of us.
No, but then I get to sneak attack.
But I get to sneak. Wait, if he's invisible but next to me, do I get sneak attack?
No. All right, I'm going to make myself invisible.
Okay, so you're going to cast invisibility.
Yeah.
I will need everyone to roll for initiative.
That's a nat one.
No, it's
No, it's a 7.
No, mine's a nat one.
Oh.
Frank.
Frank,
I gotta go, Bob.
To the
here you
fridge.
go.
I am very bad too.
I have
but
7.
Not quite bad.
Plus.
No, it's
There's a
5
fridge.
plus 2.
Oh.
It's going to take a while. This is going to suck to edit.
Each of these are one person that we have to fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
And you guys are strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rick, what was your initiative?
3.
Ouch.
Tommy?
5. Oh, no, 7 with the plus 2 initiative.
Darren?
That's gonna be a natural one.
Awesome. And
Barely
short
touched your
stack.
natty light there.
11.
Yeah.
As you guys hear the rustling in the woods, Rick casts invisibility, and
Rolls super shitty.
it doesn't matter, you're invisible right now. The rest of the party, you see a group of bandits. They have dire wolves on leashes closing in around the party.
What is a dire wolf?
I love dogs. They're like dogs.
Yeah, they're like just a much bigger, more aggressive wolf.
They're like dogs.
Dog wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love dogs.
They're like lion wolves?
Something like
Whatever
that.
you wanna.
Yeah, however you want to conceptualize.
Use your imagination.
The
Yeah. Hey, listeners, use your imagination.
You know the things from Game of Thrones? The
No.
big
That's what I was
wolf.
thinking of.
That's
Yeah.
No.
Like 7-foot tall wolves.
You see the wolf and bandit closest to Tommy jump over the log and attack him. I'm making them attack as a pair.
Who's holding the leash?
He's got like the leash in one hand and then a sword in the other hand. So the bandit's gonna take a swing with his sword and miss wildly.
Yeah, because he's got a 7-foot tall.
In his other hand.
And then the wolf is going to take a bite at Tommy and also miss wild.
Technically, they should all be at disadvantage, right? If they're holding a dire wolf.
Yeah.
Let's just say they rolled low enough the disadvantage wouldn't matter.
Do you have to drink a natty?
I know. Is that the case?
No.
Ah,
All right. Short stack, you are next.
yes. So I look at the dog and make eye contact, and I try to
Pet.
make friends that way. And then I take my 2 daggers and try to drive them into the bandit because I'm next to Tommy right now. Oh, I have to roll.
You do have to roll.
11 plus 7, 18.
That will hit.
And then it was 6, 13.
So both will hit.
Yes. Oh, and since I get sneak attack, ice daggers. 20. Did I
Alright.
kill him?
You do not kill him.
Oh,
But you did do some good damage to him.
Yeah.
didn't notice the sneak attack because it was sneaky.
The other set of bandits and wolves that are closest to Tommy will run up and also attack Tommy because Mr. Rick is invisible. Does a 20 hit? What's your armor class, Tommy?
16.
The sword from the bandit will hit you, but the bite of the wolf will miss, and you will take 5 points of damage. The wolf and bandit closest to Darren will run up and try and swing their sword and bite Darren. The bandit will miss, and will a 24 hit you?
It definitely will.
Oof.
And the dire wolf will bite you for 9 points of damage.
Oof.
That hurts.
And I need you to make a DC strength. I need you to give me a strength saving throw.
That's a 21.
All right, you pass that save, so you're good there. Then you see this larger, more burlier guy come in, not holding a wolf, but you can tell he's much larger than the other bandits that are swinging around you. And you see him run up towards the little buddy
Hmm.
and take a swing at him. So that will hit for 6 points of damage.
No.
And then he'll swing again with his sword. 17
Also hits.
for 5.
How much health how what's his charge?
I got 21 left.
Tommy, you're up.
I want to use my sword
Yeah.
and hit the bandit.
Which one?
The one, this guy.
The one that I stabbed.
The one that, she stabbed. 17.
17 will hit.
1.
So 6 points of damage.
Wait, doesn't he
Yeah.
get to reroll?
Oh yeah, because you are a great weapon fighter. You get to re-roll. I will say your 1, you re-rolled to a 1, so you get to roll again for your second damage die.
6.
So 7 plus 4 is 11.
Thanks, Darren.
I gotcha.
Is he dead?
So that bandit dies.
Yes!
Wrong bandit.
He
Yeah.
did.
Does the wolf run off into the night?
Nope, the wolf is still being aggressive towards you guys.
Oh, God damn it.
What?
But as a fighter at level 5, you get to swing twice, so you can attack again.
Okay, go after the wolf, I guess. 8.
Plus 7.
7.
So you will hit.
7 plus 4.
11.
All right.
This is really a game for children learning math.
Oh, that's what that is. Yeah. Sorry.
At 2, at the 1.
Yeah.
All right,
Follow
Rick,
along,
you're up.
kids.
I'm up. All right, little buddy's going to hammer fist this giant guy because
All right.
he's none too happy. 12.
Well, we'll miss.
What are you gonna do, Rick?
I'm going to stealthily come up behind this giant guy and I'm going to swing at him at advantage because I
Yep.
said naked, but I'm invisible.
Do you say naked?
I was going to.
I'm naked.
We wouldn't
Do you
know.
have to get naked to be invisible?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It might not work on your clothes.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is clothes just floating
What
around.
is
Yeah.
what is hitting with advantage?
You roll 2d20s and you take your higher number.
Awesome.
How long have we been playing this game?
How many times do I get naked?
What are the rules?
I'm going to hit him with my randomized wrenched. 18.
18 hits.
Excellent. 8 damage. I'm going to use the charge. 3, which is
He looks at his
lightning. Lightning. 2. 2 extra damage there.
You run away again?
I think so.
Yeah.
Me and my little buddy also just walk towards the fire.
Then the last set of the bandit and wolf will run up on Tommy.
Of course.
You must be drawn to your M50 steel.
And will both miss with their sword and bite, which will then bring us to Darren.
So I'm gonna cast Thunderwave on the 2 creatures in front of me. They're gonna do a Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
The bandit passes and the wolf fails.
So the wolf takes 2d8 damage, and the bandit takes 1d8, but the wolf is pushed back 10 feet.
Yeah, so roll for damage.
It's just 2 times 8 plus.
No, it's not. The opposite.
Oh no.
Did you really just roll min damage?
I did just roll min damage. I'm gonna
He's
use
getting warmed up.
my Wrath of the Storm on that. No, hang on, no, my Channel Divinity to instead of min damage, make that max damage.
Okay.
So that'll be 16 onto the wolf, and then 3 to the bandit.
The wolf is looking pretty darn beat up at this point.
Wolves are easy to kill.
The bandit just kind of shrugs it off. And the wolf is going to
The wolf next to
try and bite short stack.
Oh, me. The wolf next to me.
You made eye contact.
I did. I tried.
11 hit.
Miss.
Miss. All right. So the
I
wolf
know.
the wolf misses. Short stack, you're up.
Yes. Since the short stack, since the dire wolf just came at me, I guess I will return the favor and stab him in the head with my ice daggers. Oh shit! Crit. 20. One hits with a 20
Yeah.
and 11 plus 7.
So both
18.
hits.
Both hit, but I get to take.
So
I've
you're
never
double-
critted before on a
You have.
roll before, have
You
I?
have, yeah.
Have I done it correctly?
Yes. You
Wow.
rolled you rolled double so you rolled double the number of dice.
It's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll sneak attack double dice too?
Yes.
Yes. It's a lot. It's a lot of numbers. I think I just killed this thing. 22.
You just slaughter
I
this
love.
wolf.
I thought I loved animals.
You just kept going.
Yeah, I did. I just kept stabbing him. I got into a rage apparently.
A blind
You're
rage.
blind.
You just slaughter this wolf. That will bring us to the bandit the bandit and wolf standing behind Tommy still. They're going to attempt to swing and bite you, and both miss wildly.
Yeah.
And then the wolf will run up back onto Darren, and the wolf and bandit will attempt to attack him after getting hit with Thunderstruck. And that's a nat 1.
Oh,
Hooray.
Natty's all
Woo.
around.
and I believe a 16 also misses you.
That's correct.
So let me go get a natty.
Mr. Pickles has one ready, warm one ready for you if you want.
Mr. Pickles, you've barely touched your natty, Mr. Pickles.
I'm on to it now.
The bandit and wolf that attacked Darren miss wildly, and I'm now stuck drinking a natty light.
How is it?
It is delicious.
Excellent.
The bigger bandit will take 2 swings at little buddy.
Fuck.
Buddy.
15 hit little buddy,
Yes.
15 hits most of us little guys, I think.
Mhm.
and he'll take 8 points of damage, but he does miss with his second swing, and that will bring us to Tommy.
Let's do. Wait, what can I hit? Can I just aim the breath weapon?
You can do the breath weapon,
Okay.
and you'll be able to hit 2 of them.
I guess they don't have any damage on them already, right?
No.
Okay, I'll just pick one.
I think it's a save of some sort. What does it say in breath weapon?
Here you go.
Okay, so I have to make a save. And the wolf will fail the save, and the bandit will make the save.
Poor,
I know.
poor
Movies.
animals, creatures.
So you will roll 2d6 damage, and the wolf will take full damage, and the bandit will take half damage.
Do one again.
I have 3.
3.
His
So,
voice needs to warm up.
all right.
You warm them up a bit.
Rick, you're up.
Am I still invisible or no?
Yeah, you are. Just say you are. Why do you ask?
So once you attacked at the end of your last turn, you became visible again.
But all right. Well, I am going to firebolt the big dude. 24.
24 hits.
6. Little buddy is going to hammer fist the big dude for 20.
20 hits.
11 damage.
I have to ask because I think all of our listeners are asking the same question. Is Hammerfist part of your character sheet for little buddy?
It is now.
And what is hammer fisting? Is that a thing? Sorry. You can take that out. It's fine.
You go to Urban Dictionary.com.
So the bandit and wolf that were not impacted by the breath weapon are gonna take a bite and swing at Tommy. 22.
Oof.
16 is my armor.
So you're gonna take 6 points of damage, and the wolf bite is gonna miss, and that will bring us to Darren.
I'm going to start my turn by casting Spiritual Weapon. And I am going to then use said spiritual weapon and also my warhammer to smack that bandit right in front of my face.
Whoa, both?
In his face.
Okay.
Hmm. Oh no.
That's a nat 1 on the weapon. So I'll go grab
Oh.
another natty. And then for myself, that's going to be a 9 to hit.
9 will miss.
No.
Darren.
Uh-oh.
Look, we know you like beer, Darren, but like,
Stick to beer.
I like my beer.
I love the number 9.
not the natty one.
All right, short stack, you're up.
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna sneak attack and go after I guess the wolf, because I feel like I killed him easier now after my last round. It's going to be a 20 and a 19.
Those both will hit.
And then plus sneak attack. 16 on the wolf.
You kill the wolf.
Oh.
Anything else on your turn?
Oh, anything else? Can I attack again?
No, you do not get a second
Oh,
attack.
well then I just duck behind Mr. Pickles.
Mr. Pickles is my dad's name.
All right.
Mr. Pickles is my father.
He's a game designer.
So the bandit drops the leash and will run and try and swing his sword at short stack and miss wildly.
Yes.
And then the wolf and Bandit will attempt to swing and bite Darren. And I need another natty, please.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
Dang.
We're gonna use the case.
However, the scimitar will hit you
Okay.
for 6 points of damage.
The what now?
The sword, the scimitar.
The
The-
what?
Scimitar.
Are you familiar with this terminology?
I thought it was like a big monster. or
That's what I thought
something.
too. The guy that knows swords thought it was a big monster.
Well, is it like a side? I don't know. We don't make scimitars at my family's
Ah.
establishment.
Do you make centaurs? Because that's what I thought he was talking about.
That could be what I was thinking too.
All right. So the larger bandit's gonna take a swing at little buddy and then a swing at Rick. Both will miss. That'll bring us to Tommy.
Okay, I want to use my sword again, please.
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you.
Who are you hitting?
The bandit near me, the purple one. Ah, 3,
That will miss, but you do get to swing again as a fighter.
10
Plus.
plus 7, 17.
That's a
17.
huge difference.
17.
Game changer.
17 hits.
Did a 10 hit by any
A
chance?
10 does not hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just checking.
But,
Checking for a friend.
But you do hit to roll 2d6.
4 and a 5. 9 plus 4, 13.
That was quick math.
Nice.
I'm impressed.
I know, and my intelligence is like -1, so I'm surprised I got that right.
Right, Rick, you're up.
All right, little buddy's gonna hammer fist said large dude. 23,
23 hits.
7 damage.
Okay,
Rick is going to randomize wrench this dude for 19,
that hits.
for 12, and I'm gonna use another charge.
How many charges do you have?
8. It's
I keep forgetting
Hanukkah.
to use my charges.
You don't get charges.
I
on
do.
you.
I
Oh, you
actually do get charges.
Oh shit. 5 is
Don't hit him with some like zappy stuff.
necrotic damage.
Ah, there we go.
That's Aaron's favorite.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like he's probably giving him like a Percocet or something,
Oh, okay.
right?
For-
Narcotic.
Narcotic. You shot him up with fentanyl.
Yeah, he shoots him up. Is that not right? It's everyone's favorite.
Narcotic damage. And he got 4 narcotic damage.
Turn your needles in, folks.
I know.
Didn't realize we were traveling the methadone mile.
We're hanging out with a guy from Detroit.
Don't use fentanyl. The more you know. Dun, dun, dun.
We're taking it back to the 90s. Where's Fred?
Fred Fentanyl?
Freddie fentanyl.
Freddie Fentanyl?
No,
I haven't
sorry.
heard that one.
Scruff McGruff.
Oh,
Chicago,
Scruff
Illinois.
McGruff.
66065
Oh, I forgot about that. That was here?
Yeah.
in
It
Illinois?
was here.
Oh.
No one knows why.
Yes.
Well, I guess I don't know why I was in Michigan either.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, wait, what
Alright.
happened?
Nothing's yet.
Fentanyl.
Well, yeah. Got a bunch of,
Yeah, you did a bunch of damage to the big guy, but the wolf and bandit closest to Tommy gonna take a bite and swing at you.
Take a bite out of crime.
The wolf will bite you, and you'll actually get hit by both.
Oof.
You're
Oof.
gonna take 8 points of damage total.
No way.
No.
The M50 armor didn't do anything?
Darren, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and smack the bandit in front of me with my warhammer, and I'll then hit the wolf with the spirit weapon. See how this goes. Not a one. 16 for myself,
16 hits.
and I'll also use a charge on my pendant, so that's an additional 2d4.
Okay.
10 damage onto the bandit,
The bandit is killed.
and then the wolf is going to be a nat 20. So it's
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
2d8.
He
Oh,
has
you
to
can-
drink a natty light.
He's already got one in front of him.
I got 1.5 in front of me.
14 on the wolf.
That will. Anything else on your turn?
That'll do it.
All right, I'll take us a short stack.
Okie dokie. The wolf's not dead?
The wolf
The
Is
wolf
not
in front
dead.
of Darren? Okay.
Okay.
All right. So in front of me, there's a wolf and 2 bandits.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to kill the bandit that doesn't have a wolf on the leash.
No, you should kill the other one so the wolf runs away.
They don't run away though.
Well, that was that one. Maybe
Oh,
this one sucks.
Maybe this one's
Yeah. This
maybe
one's
no-
it has a
maybe-
bad owner.
maybe this one's a good wolf and the other one was a bad wolf.
It's been treated badly. Yeah.
I'm hoping they both run away. All right. Oh, I gotta roll. Ice daggers. It's no point in using a charge because nobody's running away. Oh shit! I crit again on one of mine. Plus 17 and 20.
Yep.
27.
27 damage.
Am I killing him?
You slaughter that guy.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Does the wolf run away?
Oh, she switched. I thought she was attacking the other one.
Oh.
Just the wolf run away. I was
No.
attacking the other one.
Oh.
That will bring us to the wolf standing in front of Darren. Will attempt to bite you. 22
That'll hit.
for 8, and I
Okay.
need a strength check.
18.
All right, you pass your strength check. The bandit standing in front of Little Buddy and Rick is going to attempt to swing his sword twice at Rick. 23.
Misses. It hits.
The other one will miss, though, and you'll take 5 points of damage.
Mm.
And that'll take us to Tommy.
I will use my sword against the bandit that is right next to me. 18.
That will hit.
9 plus 4, 13.
Yes, so you can swing again.
15 plus 7,
That hits.
8
Plus.
plus 4.
12. See? This is hard.
So
It's
you
a
kill
lot.
the bandit.
Woo!
How does the wolf run away?
That wolf does run away.
Yes.
Ah.
I know. Can we make him our pet?
Rick, you are up.
All right, I'm going to randomize wrench this guy in the nuts. 28
That hits.
for 10 damage. I'll use another charge.
It looks like one good roll and he's down.
Well, does he? How much fentanyl is pumping through his veins? So I'm about to pit him up with some lightning.
Damn.
5.
That is enough to put him down.
Oof. If I put him down, you mean narcotic damage?
Humanely. Yeah.
Yes, mainly.
Anything else on your turn, Rick?
Yeah, little buddy's gonna walk up and hammer fist that dog in the head.
Which
All
dog?
right.
The remaining
Oh
one.
shit! I thought that dog was dead.
No. 11
That will miss.
butts.
Darren, you're up.
All right. Well, I will go and smack that thing with my warhammer. It's going to be an 8, and then I will try with my spiritual whip. 15,
That hits.
and that's going to be 10.
How do you want to do it?
The spiritual weapon, which is probably going to resemble Thor's hammer, let's say, comes down, flies up into the air, and just smacks the wolf's skull down onto the ground.
Savage.
You guys are out of combat.
You know, with all these dire wolf bodies lying around, we could probably make some pretty cool coats.
Furs. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure PETA would love it.
I'll take a rug for the ship.
There you go.
Throw it on the wagon, I suppose.
Throw. Make it a throw. Yeah.
Is there anything on the bodies of the bandits?
Nothing of real note. There's a handful of gold, and they had their kind of weapons on them. Nothing special, nothing unique or anything like that.
That's why they were trying to rob us, I guess.
We look at each other and go, this is why we're here.
Yeah. We should
Mhm.
celebrate with magic number 9.
Oh, yeah.
Magic
Oh
hat number
yeah,
9.
pass it around.
Bring out the keg.
Darren.
So we stay up way past our shift time, drinking number 9.
Rest of the night, pretty quiet. No one else attacks you guys. You don't hear anything other than normal woodland creatures that are much smaller and not as dangerous as dire wolves. You guys get through the rest of your night. You guys get full benefit of a long rest.
Nice.
So full life, any spell slots all recover.
What about little buddy?
So little buddy, you have mending. So I'll say you can spend some of your downtime. You can mend
Mend.
little buddy back up to Full Life as well.
And we get our breakfast beers and continue on.
You get your breakfast beers, and Brewster almost doesn't appear to realize what happened last night.
That's okay.
He slept through the whole combat.
How?
Just
Jeez.
heavy sleeper, just
Drank himself into a stupor.
pretty much, yeah. Just and his two traveling companions they were nowhere to be seen during the fight. Just
Hop and malt.
yep.
Yeah.
Cascade and Rye.
Oh, right.
He's got negative perception. He has no idea what's going on.
You guys get through the night. Next morning, you guys are able to hit the road again, and you make it to your destination.
Excellent.
Hurrah.
We're in the bad part of town.
You are in a very seedy section of town. You find this old brick industrial type building,
Of course.
very outdated. Doesn't look like anyone should be working or serving anything that people are consuming from. Is there Brewster
Brewster. Easter.
Brewster Easter. Never met her.
points to the back of the building and sends one of the buggies back there for unloading of all the equipment, and offers for you guys to come inside and see the facilities.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I don't want a tour though.
I think Darren does.
Oh,
I definitely want to see their back. I want to see their operation. They're insulting my beer a little bit.
You
I kind of want to
should.
know what they're doing.
You should give him a taste.
I definitely will. What do they have?
We have their equipment, so I don't think they have any beer.
So they don't have anything readily available for you guys to drink at the moment. You see a bunch of people go and unload the buggies. As you guys enter the facility, another individual walks up and introduces themselves as Delta Brookstone. This is Brewster's business partner, and says, "Thank you very much for delivering the supplies. This will allow them to set up and hopefully begin brewing within the week so they can hit their opening date of a month from now to have beer available for people to be drinking."
Because they got investors.
They have investors.
Oh, no. How many beers will you be brewing?
She looks, for now, we're going to do 6, but we're hoping to do 2 dozen beers at a time.
Oh, what style are you?
IPAs, just all IPAs.
Following
Oh.
the craze.
Is the plan to do seasonals?
Maybe we're just going to do different hop IPAs mainly. Hop, 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 hop.
They all taste the same, but they have different colored cans, maybe?
Yeah.
Different labels?
You're not going to brew those guys, are you?
Which guys?
Hop and...
You mean Ryan Cascade?
Yeah.
No, we don't do that here. We
Or-
don't. This isn't Soylent Green.
Are your wigs made from dead people?
No, no. All natural products here.
Different color cans. I never thought of that.
All right. Should we have another beer here? Have
So,
you tried this number 9?
Brookstone says, "No, I've not had this number 9."
Well, why don't you give it a try and let me know what you think?
Brookstone takes a mug and takes a sip, and Brookstone looks at you and goes, "This is pretty impressive.
Thank you.
How many tries has it taken you to get here?"
Lucky number 9.
Yeah, not too shabby, kid.
Thank you. Your partner didn't seem to think so. Curious as to why. I know he's more of a stout person himself, but
Well, as you know, beer is pretty subjective. Brookstone looks at Eastwood and says, "We should go up to my office to talk business." Brookstone offers for you guys to just kind of hang out. If you want to spend the night kind of in the brewery, they can set up some cots for you guys. Fortunately, they don't have formal lodging for you guys, but kind of as an appreciation for making sure all the brewery gear got here, that you can at least spend the night to kind of relax and rest before you head back to the tavern.
Oh,
Yeah, we're in the bad part of town. I feel like yes, because we have to do another fight probably. They're going to come fight us. If we say
No.
no, we just walk away and be
Yeah.
like, goodbye.
Let's get rest first. What do you-
more rest. More.
And if we save the brewery, then they might owe us a brewery debt.
A brewery debt.
Yeah.
A debt of brews. Yeah.
Are there other breweries around, or is it just the one brewery
This is the only brewery in the area right now.
Oh, you got in on the ground floor.
that sells only IPAs?
Are there any interesting stores or anything nearby that looks like it's worth checking out?
There's a couple of just general stores, but it's really not the best part of town. Most of the stores just have the essentials just to kind of keep the populace happy.
Is there an art space opening up nearby?
No, but Brookstone jots that down as a good idea to feature local artists.
How about coffee shops in the morning?
No coffee shops. in
Yoga
here.
studios?
Nope.
No?
But you see Brookstone pointing to Rye. Jot these down. These are great ideas.
No cat cafes?
No, definitely no cat cafes. The implications of that in this world is
Wolfhound Cafe?
Dire Wolf cafes.
Dire Wolf Cafe.
Yeah.
Where you can bring your dire wolves.
You can bring a Dire Straits cafe? They just play the Dire Straits?
Oh, we're just spitballing here, but I feel like this is really good energy.
Yeah.
Can we just do like a plant or no? Oh, I have a really good idea. A bonsai making classes. Yes.
That's a good idea. Those are always sold out.
they are.
I've looked them up too.
Is there a paint by number wine course?
You know, there was this nice idea on the other side of the realm called Drink and Draw.
Drink and Draw. Has a good ring to it too.
Maybe like a barcade that you can play.
Vintage 90s video games?
You can maybe play, yeah, like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater potentially.
Yeah, you just see Brookstone jotting all these things down, super excited for all these ideas.
I guess we'll spend the night then.
Yeah. So you see Brookstone and Eastwood head upstairs to the second floor of the building, kind of into a mezzanine where they go off to talk. And you see a few of the workers in the area bring some cots out for you guys and says you're more than welcome to spend the night.
Thank you.
You guys make it through the night. Nothing too exciting happens. As you guys are leaving the facility to start to head back to the tavern, you do hear a loud scream come from the mezzanine.
Aye. From the mezzanine?
Yeah, from the office area where Eastwood and Brookstone went to.
Above the factory floor.
I want to say it's none your business.
Was it a happy scream?
It was
Or-
not a happy scream.
Was it a humanoid scream?
Yeah, you recognize the scream coming from Brookstone.
Wait, have we gotten paid yet?
I would say no.
Ah, yeah.
We should look into that. You think?
All right, fine.
We haven't gotten paid.
I know. We need our money.
They are making beer from these guys.
From people?
Yeah.
People beer.
But that's the brewer that was screaming.
No, it's just from the office.
Yeah, but it was definitely Brookstone.
How do you know that? Also, how do you know their names? I forgot.
What are their names again? It was like
Cascade and Rye.
Close then.
So you guys make your way up the stairs
Do
of
we
the
wait? Have we decided that we're going up there?
Yeah, I think we have to at this point.
Oh, I thought we'd just leave.
Scott 3D printed something.
We
Yeah.
decided we
We-
still needed to get paid. So we're like, well, we got to go talk to him anyway.
Okay.
So as you guys make your way up the stairs of the mezzanine and enter the mezz floor, you see a large hooded creature and you see Ryan Cascade standing to the left and right of them. And you see Brookstone being pinned up against the wall, held by this creature.
What does this creature look like?
So, from what you can tell, it is a very large creature. You see this long brown cloak, and you see the arms of the creature are this dark grayish blue hue.
How large is this creature?
So it's large, so it takes up like it is much bigger than you are, bigger than Little Buddy, bigger than Tommy, who are
Does-
larger.
If it stands straight, will it hit its head on the ceiling?
that's what I was thinking.
It
What room is this?
It does have to hunch over to stand in this room.
Oh, good. Hit it in the back, guys.
It'll hit its head and then will knock itself out and
Yeah.
be good. All right, let's do that.
Bonk. Good old bonk trick. All right. I'm gonna invisible myself,
Okay.
He learned a new trick, guys.
No.
and as I'm invisible, I'm going to just
poke him in the butt. You are? You're gonna poke him in the butt?
I'm gonna walk up because I can only get to his butt, and I'm invisible,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stand there.
Are you gonna do anything else? Interact, say anything, or are you just watching at this point?
If I say something, do I become less invisible? Or can I throw my voice? Do I have a throw my voice like a party trick?
You do not have a through your voice like a party trick, though.
I hope that's a specific D&D spell.
So you would stay invisible if you are to talk, though.
Okay, so I'm going to talk, and I'm gonna say, Brewster McEasterson?
You see this large creature drop Brookstone on the floor and turn around. This creature doesn't see you,
Good, because I'm invisible.
but it sees the rest of the party standing at the doorway of the mezzanine and goes, "What are you doing here?"
Oh, we are owed payment for the wares that we guarded on the passage to this fine location.
You hear a low snarl, and he just says, "Leave now."
Nah, that never works the way we don't really do as we're told.
Not without our gold, sucker.
He goes, "So be it." And he lashes out and slashes Brookstone across the face, scarring them. I need everyone to
Hey, how do you
roll.
know if it
Can I make
scars
an
him?
attempt to use command as I'm seeing him do that action?
Sure.
So I would like to use command and say drop.
Drop what?
Well, it would be drop would mean he would drop anything in his hands, being
He's not holding
Oh,
anything.
drop
He
it.
dropped Brookstone
Oh,
when he
never
turned
mind.
around.
How do we know it scars him?
Well, I guess you see a slash across the face and marks across the face. So it may not scar, but you
Okay.
see slash marks across Brookstone's face.
Got it.
I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Wait, can I attack first?
You will be allowed to attack first, but you still need to roll for initiative for future rounds.
15.
4.
10.
4.
So
This episode is sponsored by Natural Light.
So, Rick, you may act first because you
Uh,
are invisible and you can get kind of a surprise around here.
I'm gonna randomize wrench him in the jewels.
Okay.
Oh, those jewels. The family jewels.
14 doesn't hit, does it?
14.
Wait,
I'm
do
gonna
you get
use-
advantage
You
because it's
do-
the jewels?
You get advantage because you are invisible.
Oh, I get to do it again, right?
Yes.
Because it's the jewels.
19?
19 hits.
Oh, nice. I got 12. I'm gonna use another charge.
And he's prone?
6. Oh, I think that's Aaron's favorite.
Narcotics.
Narcotic damage. No, it's poison. 4, 5.
So 17 total.
Yeah.
All
Some
right.
of it's poison, some of it's not.
It doesn't appear that anything does. All the damage seems fully effective.
Oh, okay, good.
Short stack, you are first to act.
Do we know this guy is like a bad guy? Or is
Yeah, he just slashed
I don't know. Brewster seems alright.
No, Brewster is not. Okay. Because he's got a yeast infection. We gotta cure him. for
Yeah,
that.
he's got a Easter. Can I ask him what he's doing here? What's his name? If that's my action, do I get to attack also?
I will allow you a free action to ask.
Yeah. Why are you here? Who are you?
He says, "I am Brewster Eastwood."
I already asked that when I was invisible.
Clearly, he did need a doctor.
Wait.
Yeah.
Who's Brewster Eastwood?
Now I'm
This
confused.
guy?
The really big guy in the room now is Brewster Eastwood. Does not look like the Brewster Eastwood you were traveling with the last few days. Yeah, so Delta Brookstone is behind him on the ground now with clutching their face after being scratched in the face by Brewster.
Wait, we were
What a bitch.
harboring.
I don't know, but we were promised gold. There's no gold, and he told us to leave, so we're fighting him because he didn't pass.
Do Brewster's two little buddies look like they're helping him or just
They,
scared?
they look like they are on Brewster's side.
Ah.
Should have brought a dire with us.
I think he was mad that we called him Brewface this whole time.
Brewface. All right.
Mickey
He,
Yeasty,
Yeasty.
I'm gonna hop off of
the little buddy.
no, because little buddy's with me. Your head. I'm gonna hop off your shoulders and try to stab him in the back.
So he has turned around at this point because he did hear the voice.
Oh, I'll stab him in the face then. Oh, and I'm also gonna use a charge on this. It's 19 and 18.
So yeah, both hit.
Sneak attack. 19. Is he dead yet?
He is not dead yet.
This
Dang.
guy's not gonna die.
Cascade to your right, turn towards Rick. You hear them mutter some words and they reach out and put their hands on you and you feel this sharp, searing pain.
Sucks.
And let's see. 18 to hit Rick. You are going to then take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Pass.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm almost dead.
It's not neurotic damage though, so narcotic damage.
Then you see Rye walk over and do the same thing towards Short Stack. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that obviously hits me.
I just missed the crit. 25 points of damage.
I think we need to increase our hit points over here.
And then that will take us to Rick, your first real turn.
Retreat.
Now, if I retreat, they slash at us.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Little buddy's gonna come up. Sorry, he's gonna saunter up beside me and smash Cascade.
Okay.
22,
22 hits.
10 damage. I am then going to. I don't think Cure Wounds on myself is gonna do anything. I think I'm gonna have to death save throw shit. So I'm going to randomize wrench this guy in the nuts because I don't feel.
Which guy? Oh,
Brewster Yeast Face.
his face.
You guys remember
Bruce
that
Face?
Brewster Honda commercial? Brewster Honda.
No.
No.
Brewster Yeast Face. Can I cast antifungal?
No.
Randomize wrench. Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to do my point of inspiration here, but I'm going to
Okay.
have to do a natty. 21
21 hits.
for 8. Then I'm going to use a charge. Radiant damage. 5. Hold on.
Yep. Not yet.
I'll pass. I'm happy with my 2 so far.
Why did he have us bring his shit here if he was just gonna...
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. Like, hey, these guys can clearly fight. Why don't they just do it themselves?
Yeah.
So the mezzanine, we're clearly on the second floor, right?
What are you thinking?
Brewster is now up and it's going to swing its 2 claws at Mr. Rolger.
Balls.
Is a 14 hit.
Yeah.
Oh no. Are you gonna be dead?
So,
Possibly.
So one of his 2 claw attacks will hit for 7 points of damage.
Are you dead?
No.
Are you 1 away from being dead?
I am 1 away from being dead.
Oh.
You gotta...
Can you get out of there and I'll move on.
1 claw hits, the second claw misses.
You have to touch yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy, you are up.
I'd like to sword Brewster Yeastface's face with my great sword. I guess. Here we go. 4 plus 4, 8.
Plus
No,
7.
you got 7. It's 11.
Yeah, so that still misses, but you get to swing again.
Okay. 12.
That also misses.
You should do a point of inspiration.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you do have
No,
a
do
point of
that.
inspiration, which has to re-roll a roll.
3
Then-
plus 10.
Will miss also.
Oof.
You could action surge if you would like,
Surge.
Yes.
which gives you 2 additional swings.
Yes.
You should do that.
No?
Yeah, you should.
I should do that. Okay, I'm doing it. Yes, 17. Plus
17
7.
hits.
12.
Math.
Okay, so you get to
kids.
swing again.
Math. 12.
12 misses. Darren, you're up.
Delta, is she still standing?
Delta is still standing.
She didn't run away?
She
from
did
the
not
man?
run. She's trapped behind Eastwood.
Delta's a she?
Well, we'll make her a she. I don't think I gendered them earlier.
No, but the name was Brookstone, so I assumed they were just like the guy in a fancy suit.
You assume their last name gendered them?
Yeah.
Delta Brookstone?
Yeah, you ever been to Brookstone?
No,
A massage chair?
no,
What?
no.
You haven't had a massage chair?
Not from Burstone.
You haven't like had a free massage at a place that sells luxury
In the mall?
items in the mall?
No.
Like, it's like
I know the store you're talking
it's,
about.
It's
but
like Sky Mall IRL.
yeah.
Okay, so I am gonna start this with a spiritual weapon to hit Brewster. Probably gonna hit. That's gonna be a 25
That hits.
for 5. And then I am going to use Spirit Guardians on the area where everyone is, and I am going to make everybody safe aside from Brewster and his 2 companions there. So you've got to make a 14 save.
What type?
Wisdom.
So
Hopefully he's stupid.
Brewster makes the save.
Oh.
Other 2 don't. So,
And nope, they all do.
Ah.
They
so
all
they're
make
gonna
the
take
save.
half. Pretty good though. They're all gonna take 10 damage then. Half of
That's
20.
that's pretty good.
Nice work.
Could you
Gage.
just tell us their health points? All of them?
No.
Just
This isn't like a video game
It's also
IRL.
radiant damage if that matters.
Does not appear to matter.
Okay.
Short stack.
Just stab that fucker.
yeah, I have no other option other than stab. But I did use a charge last time, so his motion is impaired.
His
I'm gonna-
movement's cut in half, right?
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
use.
think that matters, but do
I
it
know.
again.
If we all move away from him, though, it
No,
will
we'll
matter.
all get slashed as we move.
He can't. His too slow.
You only get one reaction, so only one person would
Yeah.
get hit.
It's probably me with 1 health left.
I can't cast heal wounds on you.
No,
I
have to
can
do
only
that
rub dirt on
myself.
it.
Can she rub dirt on my wounds?
No.
All right.
She could use an action to force feed you a potion.
I do have a health potion from our last job, though.
Yeah, no, it's fine. How come they're not different colors and they're all just red?
Because health potions are red.
But you should know the kind of health potion.
It's the bottle they're in. The fancier bottle means more life.
But it's like NyQuil. I got
Blue,
the
purple.
blue, the purple, the
You can
green.
mix the 3. You get brown.
the brown.
Is this how fentanyl Fred is made? You guys are mixing NyQuil here?
All right.
Yeah, narcotic damage.
I guess is Cascade in front of me or Rye?
Rye is directly in front
I'm gonna
of you.
try to just murder Rye. We didn't really get to know each other on those 3-day travel. 2 ice daggers. Only one of them hits. 15 plus 7.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah, I'm not used. And plus sneak attack. 16, 17. Let's go with 17. I rolled a 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 3 is 12 plus 5.
So 19 damage, 15 damage.
Yeah, math, kids. Choose a
Alright.
number.
Not dead yet. Not looking great, but not dead yet. Cascade, seeing Rick not looking great, is going to attempt to stab Rick.
No,
Oh.
he's gonna be dead. I might have to force feed you a health potion. Then you could force feed me a health potion when you're revived.
13.
Is it?
My head's
No, what's your hit? What's your
12.
armor class? Why is
12.
it so freaking low?
I don't know. It could be wrong. I don't know.
So you will take 6 points of damage.
I die.
You are
Oh,
knocked
no.
unconscious and will be in death saving throws on your turn.
Bonk.
Rye will turn towards Tommy and try and stab Tommy. And we'll miss with the first stab and try and stab again and miss with the second stab. Rick, I need a death saving throw from you.
Ooh, 4.
That's 1 fail.
I thought that was a good sound.
I know.
Woo!
I'm coming back as like Rick Rocher too. I'm twice the man Rick Rocher was. Just call me Landfill too.
Brewster is going to swing twice at Tommy. Both swings of the claws will hit. And you're going to take 9 points of damage. You also see Brewster, some of the cuts on his body seem to start to heal a little bit.
Shit.
Wolverine.
Tommy, you're up.
Okay, I want to.
Rise the one I just stabbed a bunch of times
Okay, I
with
wanna-
one of my ice daggers.
I also want to stab him with an M50 sword.
Okay.
24.
That hits. You kill Rye.
Yes.
So you can now use your second attack if you'd like to swing on Brewster.
Do it.
Yeah. Let's do that. 19. Oh, wait.
19 hits. Oh, did you roll 19 on the die?
Yeah, he did.
So that is a crit for you. So you get to roll 4d6
Kill
What?
him,
for
kill
the
him,
damage.
kill
In
him.
the world? 18.
Still standing.
Fuck.
Darren, you're up.
So I'm gonna hold concentration on that, but in the meantime, my spirit weapon is going to slice his face. 21,
21 hits.
Yes.
and that's gonna be 11.
So you can still take an action while holding concentration. You just can't cast another concentration spell. I'm not going to let you lose out on doing something else if you want.
Can you heal wounds?
You can heal as long as it's not another concentration spell. You can do something.
And I will probably roll on up to Roger and cast Cure Wounds on him. It's gonna be 8 HP.
So you are back up. You are knocked prone right now, but
yeah,
you
but I'm alive.
You
My
are
eyes are
alive.
open.
Your eyes are open. You have 8 life. On your turn, you can use half of your movement to stand up.
Good, because I really want to go very far.
So short stack, you are up.
So Rye is dead. Cascade is still alive and well.
Cascade is still up. Not looking great, but Cascade is still up.
I'm gonna attack Cascade because I'm a little afraid. I'm a little sore and hurt right now, and I'm afraid to attack the big guy. 2 ice daggers. I'm gonna hit once. 13 misses.
13 misses.
It wasn't a 13. It was actually lower than that. What about an 18?
18 hits.
A sneak attack?
Oh yeah, you get sneak attack.
9. Yeah, 9. Is he dead?
You see Cascade drop to one knee, but is still breathing, clinging on to life.
Oh, knock him in the head. Just tap him.
Fart in his general direction.
Yeah, just fart on his face.
Cascade,
Needs to roll a saving
feeling
throw.
that the end is near, reaches out towards Darren,
Ah, fuck.
and
It's
you
got a grenade.
feel this energy start to pulse.
He's got to do a saving throw, though. Spirit Guardians on the start of his turn. Although he takes half damage on
Yeah, so as he reaches out to touch you and cast its spell, the Spirit Guardians hit him, dropping him dead. Doesn't even get a chance to take its last turn.
So
Rick, you are up.
get on your feet, man.
I'm going to stand up. That's half of my movement. Then I'm going to cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Excellent. 10.
Nice.
All right.
He's back.
Little buddy is going to come to my rescue and
Okay.
just start hammer fisting to hell and back. Okay, little buddy, take a point of inspiration.
Nope.
He's a robot.
People.
Fuck.
Is it a nat 1?
No, it was a 2.
Okay. All right, so that will miss. All right.
A
so
nat 1 would have actually been better.
Brewster, feeling himself be surrounded,
Needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
he makes the wisdom save.
Okay. It's going to be half of 11, so 5.
You see him reel back and you feel this cold air blow out of his mouth. I need Rick,
Ah.
Short Stack, and Pickles to give me a Constitution saving throw.
22.
13. Yeah, score.
5.
If you rolled 13 or higher, you will take half damage on this roll.
God damn it.
If you
Why
got
can't I get
less,
0?
I'm gonna die.
I told you this was a last ditch effort here. So full damage is 32.
Oh, man.
Half is 16.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Well, you're not dead. You're
Well,
just
I'm-
unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
As you guys feel the cold air almost become ice-like, and you just feel this coldness enthrall your bodies. If you are unconscious, you have become frozen like a statue right
Wait,
now.
does Darren's
Can Darren fucking stab this
No,
guy?
no, no. Didn't he save us from anything like this? Don't we have protections?
It's only when they attack or on their attack they take a bunch of damage.
What about this fucking guy who got slashed in the face? He's just going to be like, oh! Woo!
Pretty much, yeah. He's
Delta?
cowering back there.
She's
Fuck
cowering.
that guy.
All right, Tommy, you are
What kind of
up.
help is that? Okay, well, I want to. Wait, is Delta someone I'm supposed to hit too?
You could.
No, don't do that.
Delta's the brewmaster.
Okay, I want to hit Brew Face or whatever.
Yeast
Yeast
mess.
Face.
Yeast face.
Yeast Face with the sword. 14.
14 misses.
Can I do again?
Yes.
16.
It's double digits. Fuck it. It's awesome.
You hit.
Yeah, yo.
So roll 2d6 plus 4.
11.
Is that a 1 on a die?
Yeah,
but it's,
So you get to re-roll that 1.
15.
There you go.
There you go. Yay.
Math.
All right. Darren, you're up.
I am going to hit him. Well, let's start with a spirit weapon. Spirit weapon is going to be a 14,
That misses.
and then I am going to hit, and that is going to be a 25.
That
Shy
hits.
of crit.
And I'm going to use a charge as well.
So we didn't mention this earlier, but Darren does have a magical item
Oh, that guy can suck it.
that grants him some smite-like charges from his time being a sailor.
What about what?
We're gonna have to talk to him later about his backstory, I think.
So that's going to be 14 plus 3, so 17.
How do you want to do it?
Haha. I want to use the pointy end of my warhammer and scratch him across the face.
Oh.
With a
You're like-
light scratch?
You're like,
Except it might have tickled his brain a little bit.
He wants
Alright.
to.
Darren was here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Why didn't you do that one?
All right. So you have killed Brewster Eastwood, and you guys are now officially out of combat.
How many times
Can I go and
cure
Ray.
wounds?
can I
I-
cure wounds on?
Well, you're
Chelsea?
unconscious, right?
No, I got up.
No, you took additional damage.
Yeah, but it was less.
You had more than 16 life?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you can.
I'm gonna cure wounds on short stack.
I almost
I'm going to mass healing word quickly.
Oh, wait,
Yes!
what's that?
Mass healing. Let's do
Um,
that.
I heal up to 6 creatures of my choice, and it's only 1d4 plus modifier, but
It's
figure
enough to get people up.
everybody. Yeah, exactly. So that's going to be 5 for everybody.
So everyone gets 5 HP.
Woohoo.
Hooray!
Huzzah.
You see Delta Brookstone. Look.
Can I cure wounds on Delta Brookstone?
You could, yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
4.
The cuts on Brookstone's face begin to heal a little bit, not fully, but
My healing word was also on her.
yep. So
Oh, she got 8 then.
the cuts almost fully healed, but not quite still. So there might be a little bit of scarring later on. But Brookstone looks up and says, "Thank you. I would have never expected Eastwood to be what they turned out to be. They seemed very genuine about wanting to make this brewery work."
What were they?
An angel investor.
I should have known in his taste in beers.
Brookstone, looking over the body, says, I believe that this is an Oni. They are shapeshifters who like to cause mischief and make deals to empower themselves.
We should have let those bandits rob him.
Should have
Does,
gotten
uh,
a better deal.
Oh, is there anything on
Yeah, where's our gold?
Yeast Face that we can steal?
Nothing on Eastwood that they were carrying. Cascade and Rye have about 30 gold amongst the two of them, but nothing of major value.
Pillage.
Brookstone is very thankful and says, I don't have much to offer you. I've poured all of my money into this brewery.
As I burp.
You look like you need some help here, considering you just lost your partner.
I would greatly appreciate any help.
Have you tried this number 9?
I did yesterday, remember?
No.
I thought it was pretty good.
I don't remember.
No, you're pretty shell shocked by this morning's events.
If you'd like, I wouldn't mind setting up a short-term home here and help you set up in the meantime. It would help me understand your craft a little more. And
Brookstone, 100%, like yes, 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 yes. Please stay as long as you'd like.
Can't be worse than the last guy. Aw.
was this your first partner?
Yes.
So 7 more, and you should find us a good one.
So she looks at you like kind of like hoping you're joking. Like
Yes, I'm joking.
Wait. Did you taste any of Yeastface's beer?
Yeastface never offered me any sort of beer. They just offered money and the supplies to make beer.
Sounds like puppet theater all over again.
It sounds like he was like trying to set up an operation here without you. Is that what he was trying to do?
Based on how he was pinning me against the wall when you guys entered, probably.
He doesn't have any notes in his pocket or anything relative to what
No.
his motive could have been? Okay.
Was his name Yeastface? I forget. It was it.
Eastwood.
No,
It's
yeah.
it was
way wrong. Yeah.
unmemorable.
It
Yeah.
got to his face.
knows?
We-
Should have seen it.
I
though.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't know why that we butcher every name, but we do.
Brookstone, right, offers Darren essentially permanent residency if he chooses to stay here. And then for the other party members, like as I said, I don't have any gold to offer you right
Can we have
now.
a gift card?
But come back in a few weeks once we're ready and fully operational, and you can have all the beer you could drink.
Number
So-
9's all around.
So
Yeah. All right. We'll make the journey.
All right, I guess we'll head back to the pig.
Yeah.
Our
Minus
room master.
Darren.
So long, Darren.
Take care, guys. Nice meeting you all.
Actually, yeah. I hope you do well here.
Thank you. Hopefully, when we set up shop, you guys will visit.
We will.
It was 3 days journey.
Yeah, about
with
3
a
days
squeaky-
journey to
with
get
a
back
Squeaky wheel.
to get to the
Without
pig.
a squeaky wheel, though.
Yeah.
it
Wait,
probably would've been,
no.
like-
Way to
No.
carry a bunch of stuff.
No. Do you have a teleportation thing that we can like set up there later? Can we go and install that like the next time that Frank's here? That's our job is to install the teleportation device between 2 bars.
We can set that up.
Okay.
For a bar
Delta
hop event.
Yeah. And Delta says that's probably would be a good idea. Obviously, we can't do that right now, but we can make sure we get that set up for the future.
We'll have to speak to Myth Doris. I know she has one of those at her
Wait.
shop.
Did Brookstone take the notes that Eastface took about?
Like all the
Gentrification.
Yeah. Yep.
Then you'll definitely want this portal.
All right. So, is there anything else you guys like to do with Brookstone and this brewery before you guys head back to the pig?
I think we should all teabag him in memory of Randy.
You mean
Can
piss
you bag
on him?
him like this?
Both.
And that's where I say he's not a goddamn mummy.
I guess we'll. How do we go back? We just got to travel
And you
back.
just have to, take the 3
No, we have
days
to
travel
go.
back.
We have to go camping.
Does anybody attack us in 3 days?
No, well, because you guys are traveling much lighter, you guys don't need to take the horses and buggies back unless you want to. You guys are able to be a little bit more stealthy on the way back without them.
But do we want to have horses and buggies?
I just want the horses, not the buggies.
I want the buggies.
You want the buggies?
They travel the same speed as the horses. Who cares?
No, the horses travel faster without the buggies.
No, they
though.
don't.
The
No, they
what's
don't.
squeaky
Have
wheel?
you,
Does the wheel
have
have
you tried
anything to
to
do
lead
with
a
it?
horse to water? It is
But-
not as easy as you think.
Damn it.
Darren, you gonna
We're
be
never
good
gonna-
here by yourself? Do you need? I can leave my sword with you, and I'll just go grab another one from the family
Holy shit.
building.
Interesting. I'm more of a Warhammer type of person, but if you want to leave it, I would be very curious in your forging there. It looks quite pristine. What is this material?
Once again, it's heat treated with dragon breath. 50 case carb. I will leave it with you.
Wow.
I'll have to pick up my ship at port at some point, but it's fine for now.
Generous.
So you guys head out from the brewery back towards the tavern.
Bid
Uh,
adieu.
You guys have uneventful 3 days worth of travel.
Thank
So
God.
yeah, you guys get back to the tavern. You guys can chill and relax. Tommy, you can decide if you want to kind of hang around the tavern and just chill, or if you want to head off on your own adventure.
Hold up. I need to talk to Doris a little bit about the kind of clientele she allows to post up on her wall.
Okay.
And that's what I do. I do what I just said I did. He was not a nice guy.
So Mythoris looks at you and says, as I've mentioned before, I don't vet every job that gets posted on the board. Sometimes someone like that may slip through the cracks, unfortunately.
But he
though-
was a changeling, and there's a policy against that, right?
No,
Off with his head.
I don't think we've established that in this realm in any capacity. I know we've mentioned
Yeah.
doppelgangers weren't great when the previous episode, but changelings as a whole are not necessarily frowned upon.
You can't just group
Yeah,
everybody
but the
together.
problem is like you put these jobs up and nobody gets the gold.
Miss Doris, come on. Vet people much?
She looks at Tommy hearing those words and just says, "Bite your tongue."
Oh, God.
And then looks at Rick and says, "You know what I'm capable of."
So I say, right. Anyway, see you next week, guys.
Thank you for listening to the Purgatorious Pig Tavern podcast. Go like, follow, subscribe to us wherever you listen to your podcasts: Spotify, Apple, YouTube Music, Podbean. If we're not on a platform you listen to, reach out to us. We'll try and get added to it. Go like our Instagram, go join our Discord, and hope you enjoyed. This has been a Widgety Widgets production.
Na, 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 na.